Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's been a while since I've done one. I was doing Christmas ornaments and then those little mini canvases. So anyway, and it's dark. I know, stupid overhead. It's only like 4:30, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, we're using canvas today. I'm gonna do a flip and drag thing here. So I would have covered the canvas already with the black and done all this, but I want to get a really good seal of the cup onto the canvas. So that's why I have not done that yet. So that was purple, that was cobalt metallic blue. Here's regular blue. And then we're going to top it off with silver. Okay, and then I've got my canvas lengthwise, which I don't normally do, but I'm doing that for a very specific reason tonight. So this is going to be a mini practice on doing a gold leaf tree. So, and this is supposed to obviously going to look like a night sky. That's the plan anyway. So I will fast forward through this part because it's going to take a minute to spread this all out, and then we'll be right back. Okay. So we're back. We didn't go anywhere, but I'm gonna, like I said, fast forward that. And I don't have a lot of work time. I just looked at my stupid clock, and apparently I only have like, what is that? Like 15 minutes of work time. So we're gonna be fast. Okay. So pop some holes in there. And did it release? It's still suctioned on there. How? That's never happened before. Usually it pops right off. Oh my gosh, it's like on there. Okay, there we go. All right. So this kind of doubled as two things for me because I always wanted to kind of try that type of thing out, see how that kind of went, which was kind of interesting. Does anybody live in LA? I know Mixed Media Girl lives in LA, or off of LA. I have a job interview on Thursday with the government to work at, sorry, I'm totally distracted here, so I'm half distracted while I'm making videos. I shouldn't do that. With the U.S. government at the U.S. Attorney's Office as a legal assistant. And I've been looking, just on the off chance that I actually get a job, at housing in LA, and it's crazy expensive. What the heck, you guys? I don't even know. It's nuts. Like, I live here. I mentioned before that I live in Sorry, I'm like super distracted when I'm doing this because I'm excited but nervous. I've been unemployed since May, and I don't know if anybody actually knows that or not. So I've kind of just been thinking about this interview all day. So I live in this trailer mobile home thing. When you say that, people think like one of those traveling fifth wheels. No, that's not what I live in. But I own it, so I only pay space rent and utilities, and that's like only $500 to $600 a month, depending on my utilities. So you can't find anything like that in LA. I mean, a studio, just a studio without like a kitchen, like I don't know how that works. How do you not have a kitchen? Is like $900 or some nonsense. Like, if I get this job, I have no idea how I'm going to live. That's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Okay, so this kind of does not look like a night sky, but that's okay. Like I said, this is kind of like a practice run. So I'm just going to do this, and you can kind of, I'm going to speed through adding in the tree, because that's going to take a little bit of time too. Or I could just keep talking at you guys. I don't know. Probably gets boring listening to me blather on. I'm going to use white to put in the tree here, just so I have an outline of where to put the adhesive. Sorry, guys. So this is the adhesive that I will use once this is dry. So I'm going to just use white to outline the tree and where I'm going to want that to go. So that's where I'm going to stop. I feel like this area is blank and bare and that's bothering me. But I don't want to try and add in like a third tree and make it all look weird. So, yeah. So I'm going to not bring you down for a close-up at the moment because, well, maybe I will. I'll tack on to the end here me brushing on the gold leaf and everything real fast because it's so cool to watch that, I think, in my opinion. So I will add that on here, I think, or maybe at least just the brushing it away part, because it really looks really fun and cool. And like I said, this is just kind of a rough outline for me to know where to put my glue. And then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to use gold leaf or silver. I haven't decided yet. And I'm probably going to flick stars around there. But anyway, well, I guess I can bring you down. That's fine. It's already 15 minutes, but I'm going to speed through some of it. But let's see. So, looks pretty cool up here. Sorry, the glare. I know. I hate this stupid time change. So, and then these are the little trees. They would look cool just on their own merit, I think. Maybe a thicker stick because the white kind of sank. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Tomorrow when this is dry, I'm going to do the leaf and I'll tack on to the end of this the brushing it off because it looks really cool. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so as promised, here is the gold leaf, or actually I decided to use silver. As you can see, I kind of splattered some white paint up here to kind of look like stars. I used my adhesive and I have you zoomed in a little bit too, so I used these little fine line brushes to apply the adhesive, and then you let it sit for a few minutes before you apply the leaf on there. And then you kind of just place it on there and you rub it in. and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see from up there, but you start seeing where it's sticking to the adhesive. And then what you need to do is use some brushes to brush the leaf away. I use this little guy first because he kind of gets in there real good. And then I use this one to brush it all off. Usually I would do this over the trash can, honestly, because it's so messy. But I'm going to do it on camera today for you guys because it's kind of like one of those oddly satisfying things to watch. So you can kind of pick off the extra leaf. I just like kind of place the whole leaf down first. Probably wasted a bunch of leaf here doing it that way, but so you can kind of just do that, and then you get in there with your brush, and I just start on one area, and I kind of go in circle motions. And you can really get in there and you rub pretty good. It doesn't hurt the painting. It's dry at this point, and it doesn't really hurt the leaf. And if you accidentally like rub too hard for some reason, you can always go back and add more. And once you do this, you can kind of see where maybe you missed an area and you need to add more anyway, because the adhesive is clear, obviously, and it goes on pretty clear, so it's kind of hard to see, to be honest. It was easier on the black, but since I had the white down first, it was a little bit harder to see where it was going. So, you know, this kind of helps brush away some of the bigger pieces. I'm going to go over that edge there a little bit more, so I can see here that I'm going to need to patch in a little bit of areas, and some of the white paint there that I used as my guideline is poking through. So I won't do that now, but I will go back in and do that. And I'll bring you down for a close-up once I'm done here, Abby. And seriously, this stuff, I'm not even kidding you guys, it gets flipping everywhere. Like, just from how much I've been doing the gold leaf and metal leaf, different leaves over the last few days, actually the last week, I have freaking metal leaf everywhere. I think it's like in my toothbrush even. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So that is that. So see, this, you really can just get in there and really rub. Doesn't hurt anything, like I said. Ugh, it's everywhere. Okay. And then whatever brushes you designate as your, like, if you want to start up doing leaf like this, whatever brushes you designate right off the bat as your leafing brushes, just know that those are going to stay your leafing brushes, because I have tried to wash these brushes multiple times to get all the leaf out of it, and it just is not having it. So be warned, whatever your leafing brushes are going to be your leafing brushes for good. Alright, so I do need to patch up a few areas. Like I said, I'll do that without you guys having to watch. But I am going to pull you down and let you see a little bit better. So obviously we've got glare, but it looks super cool. So, see right here, I'm going to go back in, like right here, and fill that in. Maybe a little bit right here up at the top. I left these places open on purpose because that followed the white that I had laid down. Need to patch up that white right there. And then I'll patch in some here and here. But leafing is pretty cool. I would recommend giving it a try if you have not. It's fun. And now I know this video is like stupid long, so I'm going to stop it here and finish this up, and then I'll post pictures on Instagram, guys. Alright, see you later. Bye.